Alright, let's do a simple sound check and we'll get going. Let's make sure we're live for everybody. Not seeing it up yet. Test, test. There we go. Alright. Sound check complete. And we can start this show. After I turn... There we go. Alright, everybody. Welcome to... Sorry, distracted. Alright. Anyway, welcome to the Crusaders Coach Show. I'm the coach of the San Diego Crusaders, Christian Machalupi, and I will be taking 10 questions, as usual, that will appear in the chat. We have a number of questions ready for us, but if you're in the chat watching live, you can ask in the chat and we'll answer those. So let's get me the first question here. We do prefer most of the questions to be related to the Crusaders and the RFL. We're willing to take some, as long as it doesn't get out of hand. That has nothing to do with the RFL. Hold on a second. Okay, we're back. Wait, are we back yet? Okay, we're back. Alright, first question, sorry there. What weird potato chip flavor that doesn't exist would you like to try? Um, like I was saying, willing to take a few of these, just don't make it the whole show. I would like a chocolate, like, I know they got chocolate covered potato chips, but more of just like it's maybe like a chocolate powder on the chip. I think that would be interesting. Maybe throw in some kind of vanilla flavor or something for contrast, I guess. Yeah, I hope I answer that question to your full liking. Let's get to the next question and put that up on the board. Here it comes. Address the running back some more. So yeah, alright. Again, so Sanchez Lawrence, who is an 80 overall, is listed as the starting quarterback for, or not quarterback, running back for the team. Though Bryson is the third down back. Bryson is also the power back. So every third down, Bryson's going to be in. Every power back play situation, Bryson will be in. Also, Lawrence does kick and punt returns. So when he actually has a return, that's not like a touchback or fair catch, he usually comes out and Bryson will go in and start a series. Up until a week or two ago, Bryson had twice as many carries as Lawrence. I I think Lawrence has caught up some. It's about every 5 carries Bryson has, Lawrence has about 4. Bryson's running the ball better right now. The thing I like about Lawrence, other than this past game, is he's more consistent. He'll get you the 3 or 4 yards you want every carry, at least. Bryson's more of a home run hitter. So he'll have a couple of really big runs that'll make his lack of consistency look a little better. On top of that, on third downs, Bryson's. I rely more on Bryson. I think he's a better pass catcher if he's coming out of the backfield. If you watch the Elks game on our first scoring drive, we were third and I want to say 5 or 7, something around there. He caught a pass, a short pass, put a move on a guy, and took the ball way down the field, which set up the touchdown. So where I have it now, I'm happy with. The run game in whole, I'm not happy with. But we don't run the ball that much in general, though. So, though, when we get to a point where, and it's happened a few times, where we get a good lead, we want to start running the ball, kill some clock. But like if you watch the Elks game, we tried to just run the ball in the fourth quarter, and it didn't work. So after the first series didn't work, the second series was like run, crap, we got to pass. So that's how that went down, and that's how we're doing things. Until further notice, of course, we might change some things, try to catch an opponent off guard, and so yeah, always got to keep something close to the vest. Technical difficulty. What are your team's strengths and weakness? Well, the pass game sure is a strength. If I'm not mistaken, we're the #1 passing team in the league. The run game's one of the lower ones, but it's not that we can't run. I wish we'd run better, but I wouldn't call it a weakness. It's definitely not as dominating as I'd like. I don't feel like it's good enough to where if the pass game isn't working, that we can just rely on the run. But we're working on improving that in one way or the other. And then the defense definitely has some work to do. So without exposing our weaknesses, we definitely try to hide the weaknesses and go with our strengths. And hopefully other teams haven't realized our weaknesses yet, but we'll see as the season goes on. Another question from Tommy Simmons: have you considered trading for a running back? We're always open to improve the team by any means necessary. So yeah, that one was an easy one to ask. This is our 5th question coming up. Any trades in the works? That's kind of like the last question. Like I said, we're always looking to improve the team. We have had trade talks, but I mean, I think every team is always having trade talks. The question is, do we have any serious trade talks? Well, keeping that one close to the vest. Some people know situations better than others, but like I said, I'm going to keep some of that close to the chest. And let's move on to the next question. What we got coming up? What games other than your own are you most interested in this week? Well, let me pull up the schedule. I know we have not two division. Yeah, two of our division rivals are playing each other, so I definitely want to watch that. Um, especially see how the what is this thing doing? I'm trying to pull up the schedule for this week, and it is not. There we go. So yeah, the Sunday. Oh no, it's the 6 o'clock Monday game. The Snowhawks and Elks, the two division rivals. Definitely going to be watching that. Bad thing about watching the Snowhawks is until they get their guys back, game planning based on that game, I can only really game plan based off their defense. Their offense is going to be a lot more high powered off of that. Come the suspension ending. Sorry. Let me look at here. The Steamers game, we have them coming up, so I'm going to be interested in that game. That one's Saturday at 4 o'clock. The Barons and T-Birds and Columbus and Chicago Tigers. Interested in them because I'm playing 3 of the 4. I already played the Barons. I'm still waiting for you-know-who to come ask me about that game. And yeah, those are the games I'm most interested. Definitely more interested in my own division than the other, though I do like watching the Red Dragons, the sister team or brother team, however you want to say it. But yeah, okay. We'll move on to the next one. What question is this? I'll check what question we're on. Why I read this one. Schefter reported there was a deal in place. He's never wrong. Your response. There was a deal in place. Someone turned it down. I'm fine with it. We do have another deal on the table, but that's situational. It kind of depends on what the future holds. But even if things go the way we have planned for us to pull the trigger on that trade, we still might not pull the trigger on that trade. But we'll see. It's still got a few weeks till the trade deadline. So yeah, let's get on to the next question. That's number. Are we on number 8 already? Or that was number 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we have 8 questions. 2 more left. My guy will send the next one. What do you look like? I look totally like my coach avatar. We're twins. It's twinning. Like, yeah. If you really want to know what it look like, go check one of the social media accounts. Either Relocation Bowl, or Relocation Football League, one of their accounts on Instagram or Twitter, maybe Facebook. There's a picture of me way down in like October when I first took over, and there's probably one somewhere on the San Diego Crusaders. On the San Diego Crusaders, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. So if you really want to know what I look like, there you go. And we're on question number 10. This has kind of gone by pretty quicker than usual. Rumor has it, your coaching staff has been debating playbooks. True. Yes. That's pretty much how we started. I went out and got people to bounce things off of, get their 2 cents in. If you check the Instagram of San Diego Crusaders, there's a list of people who at least put 2 cents in once on the team, if not constantly sharing their 2 cents or their advice. and whatnot. We have week 8. I can I forget if it's on before the week 8 games or after week 8 games. We get to kick one offensive and one defensive playbook and replace it with a new one for or I don't know what you want to call it. We have 3 offensive playbooks, 3 defensive playbooks. Mid season, we're allowed to replace one of each. I definitely know which one's getting replaced. Defensively, we know which one's going to replace that defensive playbook that gets kicked. Offensive playbook, we don't know what we're going to replace. What the new offensive playbook is. Even our defensive coordinator, our defensive assistant, has thrown his 2 cents in about what playbook we should bring in. I'm not convinced. We have some time to figure it out, though. So hopefully by then, there's a playbook we figured out, and I'm super confident in. But then I was super confident in the playbook we're going to bounce. And the one time we used it, it was terrible. But yeah, that's 10 questions. That went by really quick. I'll take one more if somebody wants to shoot one out real quick. Our guys have one they can shoot out. We'll go to at least 20 minutes. Is the question coming? Okay, here we go. Can you tell us anything you feel went wrong against the Snowhawks? I don't know if... I think the defense just got kind of lackadaisical there. I think everyone thought the game was over early. Like, we were just going to about shut them out and run the score up, and then all of a sudden they started moving the ball. And they made it interesting. So credit to them. We got to just play 4 quarters on both sides of the ball. Keep threes at most going up on the board for the other team, and not even that. I'd like to have a shutout this year. We'll see. The schedule is getting pretty tough. So, any more questions? We got 3 more minutes. Do we have a question we want to put up? Oh, there's one. How do you see your players progressing? What position? Not to go into those weaknesses that I know we have, but I'd like those guys to improve. Honestly, I think the guys who has improved the most over the season is Wakefield. Hopefully that continues. He had that stretch of 2 interceptions per game, plus he had 2 fumbles in another game. But right now he's on a tear, hitting. I mean, he's not just. Everyone's all about Bentley. He's hitting a lot of different receivers. You know, let me pull up. Try to pull up the stats on that. On the last game. But he hit a number of different receivers, and the game before he hit a lot of different receivers. So, like, for him to be able to be hitting the running backs, multiple tight ends. I mean, he hit our 3rd string tight end for a touchdown. But he was good last year. I've watched plenty of tape on last season of him, but I haven't seen who got Offensive Player of the Week for this week for the NFC, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's Wakefield again. There's certain little things I wish certain players would get better at, but you know, different guys get better at different paces. All right, last question: can you get season stats on screen so we can see? You know what? Let me talk to the guys in charge. I can pull them up, but then there's little issues that I don't want to get in trouble with the league. But I tell you what, I can pull up some stats and post them on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and the Discord and whatnot. So yeah. All right. That's that's the 10 questions plus. Thank you everyone watching. A lot of people watch this episode live. Thanks to Tommy Simmons. Back to Brad. Oh wait, that's us. Thanks for everyone who helps with the show. Thanks for watching. Thanks for Wrestling Trump not asking the same question as usual. What up, unspoken Mark? How you doing? I was just about to log off. But yeah, that's the show. We play this Sunday on YouTube on the Relocation Football League YouTube channel at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It's 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Some Thursday afternoon football. Oh, okay. What's up? I didn't know you were Unspoken Mark. Let me ask the Thunderbirds coach a question. How do you feel about your game coming up against the Barons? I'll give you a second to respond. I'll plug our usual sponsors. Free for All Radio, yeah, f4aradio.com. We were supposed to put that in the description. We didn't. And I was supposed to mention them earlier, and I didn't. But I'm doing that now. So if you like music you wouldn't normally be exposed to, you can check them out there. I don't know if Mark's replying to my question or not. But I don't know if you were watching earlier. Your game is definitely one of the games. Your whole division. A Thunderbird coach says, nervous, but I'm always nervous about my games. Yeah, you're very pessimistic in chats about your team. Even though right now you're the captain of the conference and your division. Though we'll have to say I don't know if I'd put money on you guys against the Explorers, but that's in the rematch. But that's a little on the way. I definitely would put money on you against the Barons. But yeah, so but yeah, like I was saying, your game, any of your division's games, I'm interested, especially when it's interdivisional. Partly because you just have a very interesting division, and plus I'm playing your whole division, so it's good to know what I'm going to be going up against. Damn me for not sure about the Explorers rematch. Or what am I being damned about? Any. See, this is bad. I wish this thing had like Facebook. Oh, okay, yeah. I forget which game was at home. Is the rematch going to be at your place or their place? I forget which game where you guys were in the first matchup. Was that in Columbus? I want to say that was in Columbus, which kind of makes me lean a little more towards your guys, but okay. Oh, okay. All right, so I like you guys a little bit better. I don't know. We'll see. Oh shoot, no! I definitely like you guys now because C.J. Robinson got injured for Columbus. Yeah, I forgot to check to see when we play Columbus. I know we're already benefiting on Buki Johnson being injured for the Condors this week. And when I heard C.J. Robinson got hurt, I was like, "Ooh, when do we play Columbus? I hope it's within 8 weeks." Let me try to pull that up real quick. Where do I have it? There it is. Well, here it comes at least. Do 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 do. 'Cause, 'do. Do, 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 Oh, well, that'll be good for you guys. Trying to see when the heck do we play Columbus. I'll go over the whole rest of the schedule. All right, we got the Condors this week, and then next week we have the currently undefeated Steamers. Then we have the Condors again. Then we have a bye week. Then we have another bye week. Then we have Thunderbirds. Then we have the Snowhawks. Bye week, bye week. Tigers, bye week. Second half of the season is filled with bye week. And then we have Columbus. So, yes, C.J. Robinson's going to be back by the time we play him. But you'll get the benefit. Oh, good. Because honestly, I'm a little worried when the Snowhawks get their stuff together, they're going to make a run and make that game against them. Well, all I know is I don't want this game against Columbus at the end of the season a must-win to get into the playoffs. I'm hoping that the Crusaders have enough of a lead to where we could actually sit guys against Columbus. I mean, I know you don't want to hear that, Mark, but though honestly, if you beat Columbus in the rematch, you probably don't have to worry about them anyway. You're rolling pretty good. I think honestly, if I was going to put money, I would say you'd be the 1 seed, the Thunderbirds. My guys would probably be the 4 seed and probably play Columbus in the first round of the playoffs. So it'd be a kind of thing where we sit them for that last game of the season, and then we see really what the matchup, who's a better team in the playoffs. But we'll see. It's still, I mean, it's week 6. We still got 11 more weeks to go. But yeah. Any more? Yeah, we're going long with number of questions wise. Any more comments or questions from anybody? Wow, 23 people. Thanks everybody. Any more questions for me? Or shoot, we got the Thunderbirds coach in the house, so if you got any questions for him, we'll give till 28 minutes have gone by. So you got 30 seconds. I should have pulled up the Jeopardy theme to get us to that. Actually, I have lots of injuries to happen. Yeah, a lot of injuries can happen. There's a couple guys. There's 2 guys on my team I'm really hoping don't get injured. Yeah, I think everyone can guess who I'm thinking of. Actually, there's 2 guys on the defense I really hope don't get injured too. All right. We're gonna wrap. Shoot, screw it. Let's just get to 30 minutes. We're going to have our guys pull me up one more question, but if someone else has something else to add, or question-wise, I will answer that too. That question come in? Oh. Anyone's QB goes down, and that changes everything. Yes. Though, I'm actually pretty confident in my backups. I have Goodwell, who's an 80 overall, who actually one of my assistants, or we'll call him, thought he should have been the starter. But my depth chart, he's number 3 because I have a lot of confidence after the preseason in Spears, who did a great job, and he could run if he needs to, and he should, unlike a lot of no, that's reversed. Anyway, but yeah, that's. Can Wakefield keep this up? God, I hope so. I have some tricks, quote unquote, in my pocket just in case he starts having issues. FYI, he's an 85 overall now after training. So I'm actually kind of nervous that with getting better, Wakefield's going to somehow get worse. It's like when he was an 83, 84, everything was perfect. And then any improvement is going to change him, and he's going to start messing up. But we'll see tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Thursday when we play the Condors. But yeah, we're at the 30-minute mark. I will slowly wrap this up unless someone else wants to throw in 2 cents about anything. Anything? No? Alright. Thanks. 27 people. Wow. Thanks everyone. Oh, wait. LC390 after this game. Dang. Yeah, I didn't even look at your quarterback. Like, I just know the whole team is, like, in the 80s and 90s mostly. So I just figured he was high. Your team's ridiculous, dude. Um, I'm just trying to come up with the right uh, chemistry and pyramid scheme or whatever to be able to beat what you got going on over there in Toronto. Going for that hashtag San Diego Reload Bowl. Though the Dragons kind of have some work to do themselves. They need to get that offense going. But their defense has been pretty amazing. I really thought they were going to beat the Celtic Tigers, was it 2 weeks ago? But we'll see what happens with that. Still early. I do too. It's crazy because I didn't want to take over a great team, but and I mean, as you see, I mean they're just an 80 overall. The defense only a 77. When I took them over, I pulled this up to confirm. They were, I think, in 78 overall, 80 or 81 offense, and like a 75 defense. Not to pat myself on the back. Okay, here it is. Yeah, 77 overall, 81 offense, 75 defense. I was fortunately able, first time in free agency dealing with this free agent point system to do pretty good improving the team. Obviously, I want to improve that defense a lot more. But you've got a decent game plan to deal with everything. But one game at a time. I think I have my everything set for the Condors. I'm probably gonna tweak a little not tweak. I'm gonna look at everything a little bit after the show, and then I'll look again tomorrow, and then I might look again Thursday, see if there's anything positional wise I can fix or improve just for the Condors. Obviously, I still need to enter in my playbooks for this week. I know what they're gonna be. I think I'm like 99.9% sure about that. And the schemes I'm 75% on. But yeah. So yeah. Any more last second comments before I close the show down? Let me look at anything else here. Oh, let me plug some other relocation stuff. The Relocation Podcast on the Relocation Football League website. That's usually on at 7 or 8 p.m. on Wednesday nights, Eastern Standard Time, which would be 5 or 4 Eastern Standard Time on the West Coast. I always like giving the West Coast since I'm in San Diego. What else? And, San Diego game, 6 p.m. this Thursday on the YouTube channel, Relocation YouTube channel. But, I mean, there's games all weekend long. Let me pull that schedule up. And let me just plug that whole schedule, if I can find it. There we go. So, the Thursday game, 6 p.m., Condors and Crusaders. 7:30 Twitch game is Dreadnoughts at Armadillos. That'll be interesting, actually. I'm looking forward to that one. Saturday games, you got Barons and T-Birds at 1. Columbus Explorers and Chicago Tigers at 4. Also, these are all on YouTube on Saturday. Steamers and Marshalls at 4. OKC and Houston. Lancers. Is that the Lancers? And Gunners at 8 p.m. on Saturday. The 6 p.m. Oh, this is out of order. The London Bulldogs and the Bison at 6 p.m. on Saturday. Bulls and Cougars at 6 p.m. Saturday. The Sunday 6 p.m. game is the Riverhogs and the Black Knights. That should be interesting. 7:30 at the Diablos and Desperados. That one actually interests me a lot. I don't think I mentioned that. One, because I lost to the Diablos and I was favored. We got smoked by the Diablos. I know why, but I like to watch them now that they have a coach. And who knows? I might see them again in the playoffs. I kind of do want to see them again in the playoffs, but unless they win their division, uh, it would probably have to be no. It'd be a wild card. I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing them again in the playoffs because I think we can beat them. I just put in a bad game plan for them. And then Monday, like I said, Snowhawks and Elks at 6. Interested in that game for obviously divisional reasons. And then to end the week, 7:30, you have the Aviators and the Toronto Huskies, the defending champs. That's a 7:30 Twitch game. Oh, Diablos and Desperados. That's the Sunday 7:30 Twitch game. But yeah, I think we're good for the game for today. Look forward to next week, same time probably. And I'll see you guys somewhere. Peace. I gotta get a better ending.